Hey guys, it is Alex Angel. Thank you so much to my current and new subscribers. If you are watching my video for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. That will help the channel grow. I'm here to perform your first half of September 2019 tarot readings. What you guys will see in September is more intuitive messages in addition to the tarot messages, and then also the angel card messages and the angel guidance cards that I use as well. I hope you guys have an amazing September. Thanks. Hey Capricorn, how's it going? This is Alex Angel, and I apologize for the shuffle in the background. I don't like shuffling cards on camera because I hate the way it sounds. But I am sitting here shuffling my cards now more quietly to pull a message for your first half of September 2019. All right, let me set my intentions over the cards. Dear God, beautiful angels and ancestors, please bless my Capricorns with whatever information they may need for the first half of September 2019. And what's ironic is I don't like cards, or I don't let the cards basically fly out. But your first card that flew out was the Magician, which I love this card. I actually love this card. I identify with this card, believe it or not. So I'm putting out Capricorn, sweet Moses. Woo-wee. All right. Well, here we go. This is a good reading. It's crunchy. It's highly sexual too, by the way. The Magician. This is basically you being the master of your destiny. Okay. The Magician has all the tools that he needs to basically create. Some people call it manipulate, but that's, negative to me. To create his own outcome. There is such thing as good manipulation and bad manipulation, right? Like we all know the difference. But I love the Magician because this is the first guy the Fool meets on his journey, right? This is the guy who basically teaches the Fool and gives the Fool all the tools he needs, teaches him the tricks of the trades to be able to go off into the world, okay? So for you, Capricorn, what I'm hearing, what do you need? What do you want? What you gonna do, right? I kind of feel like this basically is your energy for the first half of September. What I'm also kind of getting to is get cracking. Okay. Because I kind of feel like whatever it is that you guys produce, whatever it is that you come up with, the world is desperately in need for it. Okay. So I do kind of feel like, for those of you who are developers, inventors, charitable organizations, whatever it is that you are about to conjure up, the world is desperately in need for. So get cracking. Okay. The next card up is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is a card, of abundance. This is a card of prosperity. Nines are usually nearing cards, as in nearing completion, right? And Pentacles represents money and prosperity and also materialistic stuff. This says to me that you will have whatever it is that you need. So as an example, if you are thinking about starting a nonprofit or a charitable organization and you're looking for an investor, or well, not an investor since it's not for profit, but if you're thinking about starting a business, starting some sort of endeavor, and you're looking for quote unquote funding, I kind of feel like the funding is there. Funding will become available. This could also mean domestically. This card represents to me like nest egg. Okay, let me just put that out there. This card represents nest egg. This card represents also the movement of money from generation to generation as well. I know the Ten of Pentacles also represents that card as well, but this also feels like family money as well, specifically for you, Capricorn, and then especially for this reading. The next card up is the Lover's card, right? Yeah. Look at what they got going on. Now, I did mention that this was, your reading felt very, very, very sexual. But, the Lover's card, yes, does mean lovers per se. But it also includes, like a decision between, staying or going. do I want Tanya or Laquita or Tim or John? It also too represents a decision about, uh, a decision about which one to choose, so to speak. But for me, for this particular reading, this feels like two different paths, right? This kind of feels like you have several loves, right? You could love getting high, right? Or you could love, Vagoo or penises, okay? You could have like ways in which that you spread your energy to bring forth love, whether that love is in you or that love is within another person. This is basically saying, I don't really feel like this is necessarily a choice between one way to go or another, because that card would have been the Seven of Cups versus the Two of Cups. This to me feels like, okay, what is going to bring me the most love? What is going to bring me the most passion? What is going to bring me the most joy? Okay. So what I'm also getting to is it could also relate to whatever this endeavor is that you are about to embark on. Okay. The beautiful, beautiful star. I'm wishing on a star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. This basically is saying to me that you're being divinely guided. Okay. I'm hearing in my spiritual ear, I'm hearing that all the gods and the heavens are waiting for you. They're waiting for your impression on the world. We also kind of get that you've been waiting on your impression on the world too, right? It's almost like you could feel that this is divine timing. You can feel that it is your time. You can feel that, somebody has spread, say, for instance, pixie dust around you, and you are about to create something magical. Okay? And the last card up is our Strength card, right? I love, love, love this card for this particular reading, because this is basically saying, whatever, we don't give a hell what obstacles you face, Capricorn, okay? You have the tools and the magic, okay, to get around it and get through it. Okay. The advice for you here is that do not take a headstrong approach. Do not take a logical approach. Do not take a mental approach. More so take an emotional approach. Okay. This obviously is a major arcana versus being one of the suits. Okay. And this card represents, instead of using brute force, use tenderness and love to get what it is that you need. Okay. This, ironically, is a weird place for Capricorns, because Capricorns are not necessarily emotional. It's almost like if you guys are emotional, you're way too emotional. Okay, it's like you tip the scale, you knock the scale down and kick it down the street. Okay, but this is not necessarily calling upon that emotion. This is basically saying, in the face of fear, okay, in the face of adversity, in the face of a threat, use your heart in a situation versus your head. Okay. What I'm also getting intuitively is take your time, plot your course, as in plan your course. Angels are saying to me, see with your mind's eye, which is your third eye. Use your intuition more. Not only did your fear of failure come up, but failure to Capricorns feels like death. Okay, which is so weird to me. It's like so weird. And I'm a Scorpio, so that's a little weird that you would take it, say, for instance, to that final level. But I understand, right? You guys are ruled by Saturn, so I get it, right? It's sink or swim. Saturn is a task manager planet. So Saturn also rules over discipline as well. So it almost even feels like you guys, it's make or break. You know what I mean? And by the way, we're okay with that. We're okay, say, for instance, with a make or break mentality. The thing we want you guys to just include in some of that is the love factor, right? Like everything doesn't have to be dark and hard and, just tough all the time. There could be some glimmers of, hey, today was a good day, or, I got to see my uncle and I miss him. You know what I mean? So it's okay to take a break every now and then and just totally fuck off, right? Just totally dick around or whatever it is, right? I told y'all it was going to be a sexual reading. But anyway, I'm sitting here and I am shuffling through my angel cards to give you that that angelic message to help you with this reading. Angels are also saying to me too, moments like this, right? So, be very, very careful about, I know Capricorns also tend to be workaholics. We want you guys to savor moments, right? So if you do have a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever the case is, please stop and give them time. Please stop and celebrate them, because we don't care what you achieve financially, okay? You'll never supersede the love and the energy and the time that you spend with your significant other. Okay. I think realistically too, that's the message of this card. There is strength in love, right? Now, for all of my Capricorns, I just spoke Chinese to y'all, unless you are Chinese and you understand Chinese. But basically what that means is strength and love to a Capricorn, to the Saturn brood. It's like, no, like, what the hell? What do you mean? But there is strength and love, and you guys need to start basically learning that and giving that, and kind of spreading that throughout the world. Your I love this. Your angel card that came up is focus, right? Again, we know you guys are building the next supercar, or, the teleportation device that will get us to Mars in like 2.7 seconds, right? Yeah, but like, who cares? That's not what this card is representing. This card is representing, be mindful of the energy that you're putting out into the world. Be mindful of how much of that energy also includes love, right? Because we don't give a shit about you and your device or whatever it is that you think you're going to create. We connect with you and we connect to you through your love and who you are and your light. Okay, so don't discount that part of yourself. Give yourselves time to be soft and open to connection. Okay, now, very specifically, I don't necessarily mean love in relationships. Okay, the lady in line at Walmart may need your sympathetic ear. Okay, that's also love that we are talking about as well. Okay, so focus your love and attention and energy on everything that you are not comfortable with, everything that you are not used to, everything that you do not give in abundance, Capricorn. Because you are ruled by Saturn, yes, again, I love it. You guys are the magicians, okay? You can pretty much get through, barrel through anything that this world throws in your way, okay? We want you to spend more time and spend more energy focusing on the love that you are contributing to the world. Because at the end of the day and at the beginning of the next one, that is what you most will be remembered for. And that is what everybody under the sun will try to connect to, your loving nature. All right, my Capricorns, I hope that helps. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, my contact details are in the description box below. I wish you guys a most amazing September. Get back in the lab.